Reverse Psychology: 13 Lessons on Using Rejection to Your Favor. Marcus Aurelius and Stoicism. In the stillness of night, when the world is veiled in shadows, we often confront our deepest fears and insecurities. It is in these quiet moments that we encounter rejection in its rawest form. Rejection, that unwelcome guest, is a testament to our desire and ambition. Yet, as practitioners of Stoicism, we must learn to see rejection not as a curse, but as a crucible for our character. 1. Embrace the obstacle. Marcus Aurelius, the great Stoic emperor, once wrote, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." Rejection, in its essence, is an impediment. It is a barrier that stands resolute before us, demanding we either falter or forge ahead. By embracing rejection, we transform it into a catalyst for growth, an essential step in our journey towards self-mastery. 2. Rejection reveals true desire. In the crucible of rejection, our true desires are laid bare. Seneca, the wise Stoic philosopher, advised, "It is not because things are difficult that we do not dare. It is because we do not dare that they are difficult." When we face rejection, we are given a rare opportunity to scrutinize our ambitions. Are they genuine or merely a fleeting whim? Rejection forces us to confront our intentions and strengthen our resolve. 3. The power of perception. Epictetus, the enslaved philosopher who found freedom in wisdom, taught us that people are not disturbed by things, but by the views they take of them. Rejection is not inherently negative. It is our perception that brands it so. By shifting our perspective, we can see rejection as a signpost guiding us to a different path, one we might not have considered otherwise. Fortitude in the face of adversity. Stoicism teaches us the virtue of fortitude, the strength to endure hardship with grace. Rejection tests our fortitude, compelling us to remain steadfast and unwavering. It is through the fires of adversity that our resilience is forged. As Marcus Aurelius stated, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." 5. Cultivate indifference. Indifference, in the Stoic sense, is not apathy, but rather a profound acceptance of fate. It is an acknowledgement that external events, including rejection, are beyond our control. To be like the rock that the waves keep crashing over, Marcus Aurelius wrote, "It stands unmoved and the raging of the sea falls still around it." Rejection, then, is but a wave. We remain the rock. 6. Rejection as redirection. Rejection often redirects us to paths uncharted. As Epictetus suggested, we suffer more often in imagination than in reality. The fear of rejection can be paralyzing, but once faced, it reveals alternative routes and opportunities. Each rejection is a compass, pointing us toward new horizons. 7. The gift of reflection. When faced with rejection, we are granted the gift of reflection. We are forced to pause, to assess, and to recalibrate. Seneca wisely noted, "Difficulties strengthen the mind, as labor does the body." Rejection invites us to scrutinize our methods, refine our approaches, and emerge stronger. 8. The impermanence of rejection. All things are transient, including rejection. Marcus Aurelius reminded us, "Time is a river, a violent current of events, glimpsed once and already carried past us." Rejection, like any moment, will pass. What remains is our response, our fortitude, and our unwavering pursuit of virtue. 9. Building emotional resilience. Rejection, a form of emotional trial, is a teacher of resilience. By facing rejection head-on, We build an inner fortress, impenetrable to the slings and arrows of fortune. As Epictetus declared, no man is free who is not master of himself. Mastery over our emotions is the ultimate freedom. 10. Letting go of ego. Rejection strikes at the heart of ego. It is a humbling force, stripping away the layers of pride and vanity. In this stripping away, we find our true selves. As Marcus Aurelius advised, accept the things to which fate binds you, and love the people with whom fate brings you together, but do so with all your heart. Letting go of ego allows us to embrace our shared humanity. 11. Finding serenity. The Stoic pursuit of serenity is achieved through acceptance. Rejection, when accepted with grace, brings us closer to this tranquil state. He who is not contented with what he has would not be contented with what he would like to have, observed Socrates. Serenity lies not in the absence of rejection, but in our response to it. 12. The wisdom of action. Stoicism is a philosophy of action. Rejection should not paralyze us, but propel us forward. Marcus Aurelius encouraged us to waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one. Let rejection be the impetus that drives us to act, to improve, and to persist. 13. The ultimate triumph. In the end, the ultimate triumph over rejection is the cultivation of inner virtue. It is the realization that our worth is not determined by external validation, but by our steadfast adherence to Stoic principles. The best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injury, said Marcus Aurelius. Our triumph lies in our ability to rise above rejection and remain true to our path. In the stillness of night, let us embrace rejection as a silent teacher, a guide toward our true selves. Let us stand firm, like the rock in the raging sea, unmoved by the waves of fate. For in rejection, we find the path to self-mastery, the journey toward inner peace, and the essence of what it means to live a virtuous life. Let us, together, strive for self-control and fortitude. Let us overcome the destructive emotions that seek to undo us. In the face of rejection, let us find our strength. For we are Stoics, and our resolve is unbreakable.